So where were we now? Oh, you hide yourself behind this tree, that's why I couldn't see him. I didn't see him at all. I thought, where is that guy? That's great guy. Now I saw him. Yeah, okay. Are you warm enough?
Yes.
Are you sure? Yeah? Because Africa is very hot and... Are you okay?
The same climate.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
I think ours is much more better than here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You don't try to
No.
pull me over there. All right. Really?
No, in fact, our climate is one of the best all over the world.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's not hot like people told me?
No.
Oh, really? Maybe in other parts, right?
No, Uganda is different from other parts. It's one of the most suitable climates all over the world.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that God blesses you with that.
Thank you very much.
Climate is very important.
Yes.
Okay.
We have 3 seasons of agriculture every year. But that one was another disaster last year when you gave us so much help. It was the kind of different disaster.
Oh, all over the world. It was very insignificant thing. I don't need to mention.
But after that, everything became stable.
All right. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Without this, I will cough terribly. And it makes you worry. So you have 2 choices, to have me looking ugly or to have me coughing ugly. Yeah, never mind. It's too difficult to talk like this. I take it in when I cough. But where were we before? What was it now? What's the last sentence?
Dissolves hatred.
What?
The gas.
Oh, the gas. This is not the tip. The gas. Oh, the gas.
I called my sister from Mexico. She came.
Where is your Mexican sister right now?
She's outside. They didn't let her.
Oh, is that right? Oh, one of the guests? Let the sister come in, please. Whoever wants to come in, let them come in. Please. Please, please. Anybody understands English behind there? Let the guests come in, please. Capito? Yeah. Go out and get the guests. One of you. I told you already, it's difficult to get through my disciples. They say, yes, and just stare at me. Yes, sir, and then just stare at me and forget everything. So you just sit where you have a place, please. It's not very luxurious in our center. Everybody knows already. Please sit down. Just sit down anywhere you find a place. In front is already full. When I speak, the guests can come, huh? Let's go on with other business. Yes, sometimes like that, huh? People get closer together and learn that material existence is not all that we depend on, yeah? And then they will learn to trust God, perhaps. And interestingly, I have read in the newspaper in the last few days while I was on an airplane and also at home. Whenever I'm anywhere, I try to read some news to see if I can catch up with the modern times. Otherwise, I'm always out of touch. I never read newspapers, except when I'm coming to talk to you or anybody else. And I want to see, what are you doing and what's going on? 2 sisters, well, how come only one came? Another sister. Oh, she sits there? Yeah. It's okay, please sit down. It's all right. And anyone else, please let them come in. I read in the newspaper lately, there are many things that are very interesting. For example, even the doctors now, they admit that people with religious faith, heal sometimes better, or at least they have more strength in endurance and acceptance of their health condition. They're more optimistic, more cheerful, because they trust in God. Even that, even if they don't see God like we do. And they don't see God's help in them, but they still have faith in God. And this faith helps them with their diseases. And the doctors know about that now. And also in times of disaster, when people have faith in God, right, they feel better. Yes. Like this fire, some of the victims, because they have faith in God, so they just accept what it is. Yeah, and then they feel better in themselves. More acceptance, more accepting. And not too much misery. Yeah. But most of the people in time of disaster, they get into a kind of a shock, and it will be a long time before they can recover. And all the help that we render is not for material comforts alone, so that people know we care. Yeah, that's why I would like also that we come in person. I would like myself to come in person to comfort them, but it's not to be done so because of organizations or bureaucracy or anything like that. It's not that I blame the organizations or the bureaucracy. It's the way they work, right? And of course they cannot just admit everybody to come in. Because somebody comes sometimes out of curiosity only, and that hurts people more. Yeah, funny, there are people like that. And some even sell photos for money and all kind of things. But luckily this is only a minority, yeah? And the whole America sympathizes with the victims, I believe. And that's when they feel the closeness with each other of the whole nation. Yeah. So that's also good. But I think despite all this disaster, America is getting better. So I saw on the newspapers, like on a TV program, now they're cutting down violence. And even in the musical programs and on the radio program, music tapes, they want to cut down all kinds of violent music, all kinds of music that glorify gangs or drugs or sexual tendency, something like that. And I was very happy. I'm sure there are many other things that America begins to do right, or try to do right, yeah, since a long time. But it takes some kind of power behind that to push them. So we try to supply a little portion of power together with other spiritual groups to make the world a better living place. But that doesn't mean that we don't have disasters anymore. That doesn't mean we don't have disease in the whole, because the majority of mankind is still clinging to the habits, even though they know, many of them know, it's not good for them. And therefore, they need some kind of shock like that, probably to shock them out of the dream. But I don't like it. I don't like that, because it's too painful for the people. Therefore, we try to minimize their pain, yeah, with our care, with our material comfort and spiritual support. Otherwise, what are we here for? What are we in this world for? If we always blame God for everything and say, oh, it's their karma, it's their karma, it's their bad retribution, then what are we here for, right? Just like your children, if they did something wrong and they hurt themselves, of course you know that's the consequence of the bad doing of the children. But still, you help him when he gets hurt, right? When he's wounded, when he's sick, even though it's due to his own foolishness, his own action. Still, we help him, yeah, and we love him all the same. So similarly, this is also good for us, yeah, to practice loving kindness and compassion. Everything we do is for the whole, not for ourselves. And the world is getting better, Seems everywhere, but it looks chaotic at the moment. Why? Why? On one hand, it seems like the world's getting better, right? Every nation, yeah, like more freedom, yeah? All the restricted countries open now, yeah, become more free. And the people of different nations get together now the worst enemies are getting together now, right? For example, the worst enemies before are becoming friends now. And that's very good for our world. Very, very good. But why? Why it looks so chaotic at the same time? Who knows?
People can't handle the freedom.
You got that for me last night. Who else? Yeah. Don't make me the know-it-all person.
They come out faster.
Huh?
They come out faster.
They come out what faster? Yeah, it could be that also. Yeah. It could be that the karma works faster for them so that they're clean. Yeah. Also, it could be in the same sense. It is like when you want to build a new house or you want to clean the whole house. It looks messy, right? It looks messy at that moment, but then it becomes better in the future. Or sometimes when you go to the doctor, you are very sick and he gives you medicine and then it has a counter effect. And then you become worse than before. It seems like for a very short period of time and afterward you get better, right? Yes.